Hello everyone, this is going to be a very brief review on some very small structures. I just wanted to mention you can't forget all the little buildings and structures that add a lot to a layout or a diorama, and these are a collection of kitbashed and completely constructed from scratch projects, and I wanted to just show them briefly one at a time. This is one of those woodland scenics, all metal constructed. This is a gazebo, and the one thing that's definitely different from it than the packages, you can see the little decorative piece on top. I think it broke off, but I basically took it off and sanded it and made it so that it looks like it's never been there, and finished it the way I wanted to finish it. Likewise, I love using antique white on structures and stuff, but you can see, of course, I don't typically paint in places where you're not going to see, so I mean, you can see how all the metal there. And the biggest thing to remember about any of these metal kits is, you know, you've got to get the surfaces where you want them before you start trying to paint them or finish it, because on this one I don't think I did much, and you can see some places where it would have been better had I taken the time to look at it a little bit more closely and take a small emery board or something and gotten some of the burrs off. But all in all, great little kits and structures, because, you know, being made of metal, you don't have to worry about them warping over time. I've had this thing for so long I can't even remember when I got it, but always works good in layouts and dioramas. Okay, the outhouse. Well, you may not have a rural kind of setting like most of my layouts have been, but this is an outhouse. I'm pretty sure that's just a complete kit that I just added, and of course I put a little fellow in here, and of course I guess he just got there because you know, he's fully clothed. But anyways, this is a great little structure that pretty much you can put anywhere, and it's always been a favorite of mine. This is a detached garage that I think came with a lifelike structure. And this one, I think I added a floor because I was concerned about it losing its shape. And I honestly can't remember if I added the windows, but I'll tell you what I definitely did. Did not like the doors that were on the front of it for the roll-up door, so I literally took a roll-up door from another structure, and I didn't do the greatest job, but you know, a lot of people that do home improvements don't do the greatest job, but it obviously it works. And you can see, I think in a couple of places this was like stark white, and once again this is sort of a cream colored that I used for this wooden structure. And like I say, I added the floor, and that door is not operational, but really nice thing to put somewhere. Could add some weathering to it, make it a little bit more distressed, but it's a nice little garage outbuilding. Now this, I honestly cannot remember where it came from, but I can tell you it was two different structures that I basically put together and made into one, and I have no idea where it came from, but I basically thought this would make a nice little shop building of some sort, and so it stuck two of them together. And it's got the seam in the roof, which I don't really care for too much, but This one has seen a lot of action on some of the dioramas and layouts I've had in the past. It's even still got some little bit of lichen or foliage, whatever that happens to be, stuck on the end of it. But great little building. It's modeled with the door open, so you can have some people or pallets or something. And very versatile. Don't be afraid to be creative. Just try something. And I can take zero credit for this structure here, which I really, really like. I think this was completely fabricated from scratch. Got this at a train show. And it only cost me $5. And I think the person who built it used a lot of pre-made things like the roofing material and some of the window frames and stuff, but just awesome as far as the detail on it. He even put that may have been me, that added the hole on the bottom so that I can light it. But I just really, when I saw this at the train show, I'm like, how much you want for this? And really caught my eye. But you know, it's got everything from, you know, roof repairs. There's a place the roof's been repaired as well. On the front, there's another spot where it's like the roof was leaking. Somebody added some roof repair to that. There's a chimney that obviously is meant for the second floor, and I think that's a broken window on the front. And I may have adjusted these kind of pilings, footings, whatever. I think some of them were falling off, and I made sure all those were glued in place. But man, you talk about the perfect structure for way up in the hills. And this was gotten at a Greensboro train show. But it doesn't get more rustic than this. This thing is literally Ma and Pa Kettle's country home. But always keep your eye out. You never know what you're going to find at a train show. Makes them so much fun to go to. Alright, that's all of them. Just wanted to tell you, don't forget about the little structures. Thanks for watching.